Shelley Barry is an award-winning filmmaker from Cape Town. She's celebrated not only for what she's accomplished, but more importantly for how she achieved it. She's wheelchair-bound, so it takes a great deal of effort for her to produce and direct her movies. Shelley Barry spent 6 long years studying. She graduated from university in 1995 and began looking for a job.
I was very excited to get a job interview at a Technicon in Cape Town, and on that particular day I was going to get a lift with someone at the University of the Western Cape.
At the time, Cape Town was battling taxi violence. En route to her potential employer, Shelley and her friend were caught up in the mayhem. Their taxi driver was the target.
So they actually just pulled up next to us at a robot and opened fire at point blank range. I was sitting next to the driver, Janine was sitting next to me. He was killed with 7 gunshots. I got 1 gunshot, which also went through Janine's body. But luckily she survived. And I knew immediately that I was paralyzed. You know, your body tells you these things. I'm like, I can't feel my legs, you know.
Surviving a hail of bullets was a miracle, but Shelley's initial instinct was unfortunately spot on.
I would have to use a wheelchair for the rest of my life and also speak with a speaking valve. And I was like, this does not sound good. This is not good. I'm 23, and is this what my life is? Is this everything I've worked for, planned for, come to this? And it was I went through a very, very bad depression.
A promising life ruined by senselessness. Shelley spent 4 months in hospital before being discharged. Her life changed drastically, and she had to learn new ways of doing things.
And for me, what it meant to turn things around was an attitudinal shift, was to realize that my life is not over. I'm still alive. And I think when you come so close to dying and you realize that you actually have another chance, you think of life completely differently.
This positive outlook on life brought remarkable results. Exactly 9 months after the shooting, Shelley landed a lucrative job in Parliament.
So it was a huge, like a sudden leap and a shift, but it was the heady time of Mandela being president.
It was a great job, but Shelley's childhood dream was to become a filmmaker, and she was convinced she could still do it.
I realized I want to still make films. That's what I want to do. How I was going to do it, I wasn't quite sure. But I knew that I had to challenge my own limitations. Why can't you make films and be in a wheelchair?
Shelley put her mind to it and spoke to the right people. In 2004, she wrote and directed her own movie, Whole, A Trinity of Being. To her surprise, the movie went on to scoop 8 international awards.
It was great, and I was flown to San Francisco and, you know, big screen cinemas and all that, but I wasn't ready. I actually wasn't ready for the success of it so quickly.
The achievement encouraged her to produce many more films over the years. During that time, she also obtained her 3rd university degree abroad. Today, Shelley runs her own production company, while at the same time lecturing at the University of the Western Cape.
There is no substitute for hard work. And if your passion is strong enough, you are going to go that extra mile. And there's so many people all over the world who have shown that you can come from very, very dire circumstances and you can rise above those circumstances.
there you have it. That's it for now. Join us again next time as we explore the lives of those who believe in possibilities. My name is Mphola Gaje. Cheers.